Hi, and welcome to Storytime with Nicole, brought to you by Literacy House Tutoring. I am so excited to share this story with you today. It's a favorite of mine. It's called An Aussie Night Before Christmas. This story was adapted by Yvonne Morrison from the original, which I'm sure some of you know, A Night Before Christmas, and it was illustrated by Kilmeny Niland. I think you're going to enjoy this story. It gives you a good idea of some Australian traditions at Christmas time, and it's a fun one. Okay, let's get started. 'Twas the night before Christmas. There wasn't a sound. Not a possum was stirring. No one was around. Left on the table some tucker and beer, hoping that Santa Claus soon would be here. Tucker is another word for food in Australia. We children were snuggled up safe in our beds, while dreams of Pavlova danced round in our heads. And Mom in her nightie and Dad in his shorts had just settled down to watch TV sports. When outside the house a mad ruckus arose, loud squeaking and banging woke us from our doze. We ran to the screen door, peeked cautiously out, snuck onto the deck, then let out a shout. Guess what had woken us up from our snooze? But a rusty old ute pulled by 8 mighty roos. The cheerful man driving was giggling with glee, and we both knew at once who this plump bloke must be. Ute is a word for truck here in Australia, and the word bloke means a guy or a man. Telling the truth, it's all dinky die. Those 8 kangaroos fairly soared through the sky. Santa leaned out of the window to pull at the reins and encourage the roos by calling their names. Now Kylie, now Christy, now Shazza and Shane, on Kipper, on Skipper, on Bazza and Wayne. Park up on that water tank, grab a quick drink. I'll scoot down the gum tree and be back in a wink. So up to the tank those 8 kangaroos flew, with the ute full of toys and Santa Claus too. He slid down the gum tree and jumped to the ground. Then through the window he sprang with a bound. Bright sunburned cheeks and a milky white beard, a jolly old joker was how he appeared. He wore red stubby shorts and old thongs on his feet, and a hat of deep crimson as shade from the heat. Thongs are what the Aussies call the sandals on that he has on. Flip-flops are called thongs here. With eyes bright as opals, oh how they twinkled, and like a goanna, his skin was quite wrinkled. His shirt was stretched over a round bulging belly, which shook when he moved like a plateful of jelly. That sack of prezzies he flung from his back, and he looked like a swaggy unfastening his pack. He spoke not a word, but bent down on one knee to position our goodies beneath the Yule tree. Surfboard and footy shapes for us too, and for Dad tongs to use on the new barbecue. A mysterious package he left for our mum. Then he turned and he winked and he held up his thumb. Strolled out on deck and his ruse came on cue, flung his sack in the back and prepared to shoot through. He bellowed out loud as he swooped past the gates. Merry Christmas to all, and good on ya, mates. Enjoyed that story as much as I did. What a great version of The Night Before Christmas, but Aussie style. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm wishing you a very, very happy holidays.